Okay, today we're going to do
Egg bites, little mini egg bites. They are a perfect pressure cooker breakfast. Gets you a bunch of protein without a ton of effort.
They're similar to the ones you can get at
Starbucks sous vide. We're just using the regular pressure cooking feature for that though. So I'm Jen.
And I'm Barbara.
We're with Pressure Cooking today.
So you're gonna need the molds.
Okay, so these molds you can just get on Amazon, on the store. They have a bunch of different kinds. Our pack was randomly assigned colors, so we got the lovely green and orange. They come in neutrals if you like. We've sprayed it really good with Pam so that the eggs will just fall out really easy. If you don't spray it, sometimes the silicone, even though it's nonstick, can get a little bit sticky over time. So we've got those. We've got 7 eggs cracked in here. We're just gonna crack the last one. If I can do it without getting eggs in there, just because it's on camera. There you go.
We're gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper. And then just a 1/4 cup milk.
We like the milk because we think it adds a little bit of creaminess,
A little richness
to the flavor, but if you prefer water, we won't judge. You can make this in just a regular bowl with a whisk, but I really like the blender ball, or this is your gravy mixer.
Yeah, that's
Tupperware.
right.
You added the salt?
I did.
Adding the salt beforehand helps the eggs be yummier. Why is that? You can't add it after, it's not good.
You won't incorporate it the same, does it?
Okay, so I'm gonna give it a shake and not leak everywhere.
And the reason you don't want to over mix these eggs, you don't want to do this in a blender because you would whisk in too much air and then they would grow too much and almost
they
explode
puff and
out
then
of
they
it.
sink. It's like a
Yeah.
sad souffle. Does that look good?
Looks good.
Nice and mixed.
So first we're going to add in a little bit of the meats.
Okay.
You can use ham or bacon. Today we're using a little bit of diced Canadian bacon.
Basically any of your favorite omelet toppings you can use in this one, but I wouldn't add tomatoes to it. It
Just adds too much moisture.
yeah, the liquid is too much. So there's one. And if you have some people that won't eat it with the Canadian bacon, you don't have to add the same to each cup. You can mix and match. So if you want to make enough for like a week's worth of breakfasts, you can. Just dropped bacon, don't tell anyone.
So we're also going to add some shredded cheese and some green onions, but we like to add those after we pour in the eggs, just so that it looks a little prettier.
Yeah, the reason I like to make it in this instead of in the mixer is for me, it's a lot easier to pour into these just from this pour spout. You want to pour till they're about 2/3 full. Any fuller and they'll maybe overflow.
Yeah, it's better to go a little less than a little more.
I'm gonna set this down.
Okay.
And then I will pass it to you and you can add the cheese and
Perfect.
eggs, I think.
Okay, so now we've got the eggs in the silicone
Trays,
and we put the cheese and
green onions
on top. We're going to add a cup of water.
to the pressure cooking pot.
And then we're going to use this OXO sling that we really like.
If you don't have an OXO sling, you can use just a regular trivet with like a piece of aluminum foil rolled. You just need something that's gonna let you put these egg bites on it and then lower it down without like tipping too much. So that sling works great for that. So let's put these right on. And then I'm gonna stack these on top, but I'm gonna offset it a little bit so that the little cups are resting on like the, what would you call that? The support?
Where it's firm, yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna lift it up, not spill the eggs. and put it on down. That's why you need the sling. Normally this will just lock. Do you think it'll work with these? Yeah, it works. Okay. So that just keeps it out of the way, because if your sling is over here, it can interfere with the way your lid closes. And that would be annoying.
Yeah, so let's put the lid on, and we're going to do
11-minute cook time.
pressure cook, and then adjust the time to 11 minutes and press the start button.
Okay, so it's been a 5-minute release. We're gonna just vent any remaining pressure.
That one spit just a little bit.
Yeah. Normally we're not right behind it.
Yeah, usually you'd be in front of it. Okay, they shrink down back into their holes just a little bit. We can take this
Alright, do you want me to do it? Okay.
and lift them out.
Lift it out.
Oh man.
And then we just leave them on the wire rack to cool. I'll probably just take this one down.
Okay, so you have to let them sit in the pan for 5 minutes just to cool. And now we're going to go ahead and unmold the last one. Jen likes to put them on the
Wire rack. I take the rack upside down, flip it over, and I'll move this guy out of the way. And then on these, I like to just kind of pinch and push a little bit on the bottom just to make sure they go out. I think most of them are out. Let's see. Ta-da!
There you go.
And because we did a good job of spraying them beforehand, just
Move that over and put them in our dish.
little egg bites. They're cute and yummy.
Okay, so a couple of these on the bottom ones kind of came out of the silicone. Little
We
cup just a little
overfilled the
bit.
cups.
But even with that, they still look delicious once you turn them over, and they look so light and fluffy and delicious inside. Look at that. So if yours don't turn out perfect once you flip them out,
Yeah.
they still look tasty and delicious.
We like to, sometimes we'll slice them up and put them on croissant sandwiches, which is super yummy. So we just did that as an example. Other times we just serve them with fresh fruit and some toast and jam, and everybody gets their own. So just do what works best for you. And
So I sprinkled a little bit of basil on top. Right now you could add in some fresh tomatoes.
Yep.
Whatever you like.
Yep. So if you make this, be sure to let us know how it goes. If you have questions, let us know in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe.
Thanks for watching.